Life story.
John. I'll start with a little background. I work at a hardware store. We had a loader, John. Such a harmless one, he always carried out all the instructions. If you need help, he never refused. The schedule of work for sellers: 2 weeks you work, 2 at home. I worked, so my shift, and went on another mini vacation. A few days pass, my husband calls me and says that our John has died. My husband works as a driver at our second base. I was shocked. For several years already got used to it, and it was good. And what is most surprising, they say that he died of a heart attack, although he was in good health. Here is the story itself. The day of John's funeral. My shift calls me and asks me to go out for a couple of hours, as John's mother asked her to go with her to the morgue and funeral home. So, I came, which means, to the store, accepted the shift. I sit calmly, I don't pay attention to the time. Why I said about the time, because it was 1 in the afternoon and at that moment he was buried, when the fire alarm suddenly blares. To say I was scared is an understatement. At first I did not understand at all what it was, because in the 3 years of working in this store, it never worked. I'll tell you more, the shift worker has been working here since the opening, and it has never worked with her either. Somehow I turned it off. I sit further, when suddenly she screams again. In general, while I was sitting there for about 3 hours, it turned on about 6 times probably. But it didn't end there. In one of the warehouses, John had an old easy chair, he rested on it. I go into this warehouse and with peripheral vision I see as if he is sitting in an armchair. It was very scary. You know, he died in August, it's December now, but we all feel at work like he's here. A couple of times I heard him cough in the warehouse. Not so often now, of course, but for the first couple of months they often saw him with peripheral vision. I do not deny that it may just be self-hypnosis, I will not argue.